jumping right in, I am going in with my square extra long no C curve tips by Dynamic Nail Supply. I am using Yellow Mamba by Not Polish, Definite White by Dynamic Nail Supply, and I'm also using At Midnight by iGel Beauty. My CADS brush in the size 12. I got this off of AliExpress if you are looking for them, but they also have them on Amazon if you are trying to get it a little sooner. So starting off, I'm going right into the white. I'm starting off with my middle and my ring finger, and I'm doing the white first because the other colors, I do not want to contaminate my monomer with anything that is going to contaminate the white. So I started off with the white, and then I will proceed to go on with the yellow, and then lastly, of course, I'm going to do the black. You don't want to do the black first because when you are dipping your brush back into the monomer, it can turn the monomer black or a darker color, and you just don't want that to mix with your white at all. So I went off of something that somebody tagged me in on Facebook, but I found the original creator. So this right here is my inspo pic, and I pretty much just copied it like exactly like the picture. I did not put my little spin on it like a lot of people do. I just felt like the picture that she painted for me was perfect, and I really didn't need to change anything about it. However, some sets I think do require a little jazzing up, but I thought this one was really cute and simple for me being a beginner at nail art, and this is my first like ever time drawing something like this or a Halloween set, so I wanted to keep it pretty simple, and I wanted it to be beginner friendly for you all. Now you do want to let your beads fully polymerize before laying them down on your nail, but just be wary that white and black acrylics are like the hardest acrylic powders to work with just because they are so messy, and sometimes some of the colors can be a little runny. So what I should have done with this bead right here is dry it out a little bit more. However, I was really scared because I do not work with primarily white nails too often. This is like my first time doing like a all white set. Well, not an all white set, but like all white nails with acrylic powder, and I was just really scared to flood the cuticle, which I did anyway, but that's what I was so afraid of, and that's why I wasn't too sure about how I should lay my acrylic down. However, I did try to fix it up and just clean it up. So if you are finding yourself flooding the cuticle area, just make sure that you have some monomer or acetone close by that where you can clean up all of the excess that is falling over or spilling into the cuticle, because you do not want anything to be in that area or it will cause lifting. So I want to talk about today how to get brands to work with you, or how to get brands to send you PR or to get on their PR list. So first things first that I would say is to definitely be on your A game with the content that you are creating. If you are creating content that nobody wants to watch, then why would somebody want to supply you with their merchandise for free to promote it? Promote it to who? Like, who are you promoting it to if nobody even wants to watch your stuff? I also want to state that this is not just catered to nails. Yes, this video is about nails, but this topic can be applied to a wide variety of things that people do on YouTube or any platform. It doesn't even have to be YouTube. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, those three are like the major platforms right now of getting brands to sponsor you. So before you even go further in listening to what I do to get brands to sponsor me, I want you to look at your content, and I want you to ask yourself, is this enjoyable to watch? Is this something that is boring me? Like, am I getting bored watching this video throughout? Like, do I want to stay tuned in? If you are getting bored watching your own video, or you just have like these breaks in your videos, or your content is just not keeping viewers' attention, then that is something that you need to work on first before you reach out to other brands trying to get sponsored. And I'm not trying to be mean when I say stuff like that, but I'm saying it because the #1 way to get sponsored is those companies are going to reach out to you. You are very rarely ever going to have to reach out to a company that wants to work with you. These companies look for content creators that are working. They look for content creators that they feel like are gonna grab a wide audience's attention. Like they're looking for, so say I have a brand, which I do, I sell certain things on my website. So what I was looking for when I was sending free mystery boxes to people was how they interact with their audience, what their videos are like, how they present different products in their videos. I also look for if they are gaining like followers very often or very fast. I'm just gonna be blatantly honest. If you do not have a lot of followers, then it's really like not a thing where you're gonna be getting reached out by. Like not Polish is not gonna reach out to you. Like Young Nails is not going to reach out to you. I don't even think they reach out to anybody, but just bigger brands are not going to be checking for you. And that's just the reality of it. You have to work to get to where you want to be. So if you think that you're just going to come on YouTube and you're going to have 500 subscribers and you're going to be getting these big brands to like send you free products, it's not going to happen. I mean, I don't know. I'm not even going to say it's not, because anything is possible, but I have never seen that happen. Now, if you are looking to get your YouTube started and you're reaching 500, 700, 800, 1,000 subscribers, you're coming up and your content is getting better, you're working towards more viewers, you're putting in work, then brands like from Amazon will start reaching out to you. But what you need to remember to do is they always are going to need contact info for you. So if you don't have anything on your page, on your Instagram page, on your Facebook page, on your YouTube account, like in your description box or wherever, if you don't have anything where they can reach you, how are they ever going to contact you? The way these brands are contacting me is usually through email, and I literally have my email plastered everywhere. My email is on my YouTube channel, my email is on my Facebook, my email is on any link that you click on, you can get my email. My email is also in my description box of every video. I blatantly say, like, in my description box exactly how you can contact me. I even put my business address in my description boxes, so you don't even need to contact me. Sometimes I have gotten stuff sent from brands without them even emailing me, because I just have my address readily available for them to just send me packages to my my UPS address, so they don't even have to go through me if they don't want to. They can just literally send me stuff because my address is in my description box. So it's really that easy. You just have to make things readily available for these companies to contact you, because who wants to do all this work and trying to search and how to get in contact with you and basically, yeah, you're doing them a favor, but really they're doing you a service too for even sending you these products for free. Towards the end of this video, I will be giving you a link and an email so that you can get your first sponsorship to a video from a brand off of Amazon that is willing to send you free products. So definitely that is my number one thing my number one advice to giving you all to getting brands to contact you, is to definitely have all of your contact information in those boxes or wherever they can see it, so that they can email you and reach out to you to send you products. Because honestly, that is literally how I have gotten all of the free products, like from Rosalind, from Madam Glam, from Nail Addict, from all of these brands. That is where I get all of these all of the stuff that they give me for free. They have contacted me through email, and if I did not have my email in those address boxes or in those description boxes, they would probably have never reached out to me. So just make sure, like I said, to have that available for these companies to be reaching out to you. And of course, make sure that your content is something that they even want to sponsor. You want to make sure that your putting out whatever you are putting out in your videos is going to be the type of brands that you're attracting. So obviously, like I said, this is not just directed towards people who do nails. This is for anybody who has a channel where you may be talking about electronics, you may be talking about finances, you may be talking about furniture. Like, you can get different whatever you're talking about in your videos is who is going to contact you, or what type of brands are going to contact you to have you sponsor, or to sponsor your videos, I should say. So it's very easy. It's honestly a waiting game. Now I am going to tell you in the next few minutes on how you can contact some brands, which I have done, and I will show you all an email of what I did to get this brand to sponsor one of my videos. Now, I do love this iGel Beauty Black. However, for whatever reason, when I always buff it out, like when I file it and buff it out, it always leaves like these crazy scratch marks in it. And you will see that towards the end, but I still went ahead and used it because I do not have any other black from my knowledge, or that I can remember. Maybe I do, but I just went ahead and used it. But I love the way that it goes on, and I do love the consistency of it. It is very easy for me to control. So I do recommend iGel Beauty acrylic powders if you are a beginner. They're cheap and they're easy for you to kind of practice with. Now, iGel Beauty is known for having acrylic powders that do marble or dry very, very fast. However, I have picked out some that do not marble at all, and I will link that video above right here for you all if you want to go check that out. Also, I have never really experienced too many of their acrylic powders drying super fast. I did go ahead and cap all my nails in clear, just so that when I filed them, I did not leave too many scratches, and they came, everyone except for the black came out pretty nice after I filed and buffed them all. The clear acrylic that I'm using is the Todds Ln acrylic powder that I get off of Amazon. I love it, and I am going to be using the matte top coat from Beetles. You can get that off of Amazon as well. I went ahead and I used that on all four of my nails. Are y'all feeling my little creepy music in the background? Because I'm feeling it, y'all. So reaching out to brands is not something that I typically do. I've actually only done it one time, and the only reason that I even did it was because I really wanted to get these acrylic powders from this brand, which is Beetles. I wanted some acrylic powders from them, and I really did not want to pay for them because I was very skeptical about whether or not I would even like them. So I tried my luck, and I did message them on Instagram, and then I found through Instagram their like collab email. So I ended up emailing them from my business email and just, you know, straight up asking them like, would there be any way that you could send me some products or some acrylic powders to showcase on my channel? Now, I will, if I can find it, I'm going to link the email that I sent them above in here for you all to see exactly what I said. I will try to link their response as well, but basically they told me that they were not willing to send me any acrylic powders. However, they would be willing to send me gel polishes. So I ended up getting quite a few gel polishes from them, and I actually love them. I actually did a video on them. I might link that up here for you all if you want to see that, but I may not, I don't know. But I did put a video up here just showing you all of the gel polishes that I got from Beetles. They sent them right away. It was a quick, easy exchange. We sent a few emails back and forth, and that was that. So if you are trying to reach out to brands, that is like the simplest way to do it. Just go ahead and email them. If they have a corporate email, I would email their corporate, but most of these brands, like nail brands, have have business emails that they specifically have for collabs. So if you can find that, then go ahead and try your luck. They may just reach out to you or reach back and actually send you some products. So that was the only time that I have reached out to a brand. Other than that, the brands have reached out to me first and have contacted me to want to work with me just based off of my YouTube channel. But like I said, that is a way for you to reach out and get brands to work with you if you do not want to wait for them to contact you. So right here, I actually took a brush that I got from this kit from Amazon. I actually took, it's kind of like a polygel brush, and I just put a whole bunch of the red polish up there, and I basically just dabbed it to make it a circle. I am not good with lines. I am not good at making like perfect circles. So if you are not good at it, here's a little trick that you can do. Just take a brush and just basically like pat it on the nail, and it's pretty much going to disperse the or distribute the polish to a perfect circle on its own. So that is actually a little trick that I did not get that from anybody. I really just it happened on accident, honestly, because I was going to kind of draw the circle up there with this brush. However, I was like, let me just press it down a little bit to get some of the polish on there first, and it ended up doing exactly what I needed to do without doing anything else. So if you are trying to make a perfect circle, that is a quick way to make one. Now I am taking Perfect Black from Madam Glam. The red was Beetles and this cheap kit that I got off of Amazon. A few of the colors came in a pack. I mixed those reds to make it kind of like a blood red. And then this black is from Madam Glam, and the white was White Attic from Nail Attic, or formerly known as Nail Attic. Now it is known as Nail Reserve. I recently just did a video on some of their polishes. Very, very nice polishes. If you are looking for very pigmented polishes, I highly suggest that you use Madam Glam or Nail Reserve polishes to do artwork like this. They work the best. They are super pigmented, and they're very easy to work with when you are trying to do nail art. So if you notice, the lines through the eyes are kind of like this bright red, almost like fluorescent, kind of like glowing in the dark. Well, I wanted to make it pop like that without doing any editing. I'm sure she edited the colors a little bit to make them pop like that. So I decided to go ahead and use this new orange that I got from Nail Reserve, and I mixed it up with number A222 from Beetles gel polish. You can find that on Amazon as well. And I wanted to mix those two together to give it a little pop. I did go ahead and add the other red that I'd used for the balloon in there, just to make sure that it was the same red that I was mixing, and it actually came out pretty decent. I liked how it came out and how it looked after I was done. I will show you like the finished product right here, because I ended up doing one off of camera just so that I could concentrate and actually see what I was doing, since the photo was in my phone and I had to keep referring to it. So if you have never seen this movie, it's from the movie It's Pennywise, and the eyes honestly were the hardest part. The eyebrows almost were kind of hard too. I just had to get them right. I end up actually wiping this eyebrow off, which you will see in a few minutes, because I did not like how it measured up to the other one. They were looking like long lost sisters instead of like identical twins, and I like my eyebrows to look like identical twins. But yeah, so I end up erasing that eyebrow, which you will see in a minute. But like I said, this does not have to be perfect, because it's I kind of wish that I would have made the eyes kind of like smoked out, kind of like blurry. I feel like I made the eyes too perfect and too neat. And I was looking at her picture, like referring back to her picture, and I was like, why did the eyes look so like blurry? But when you watch the movie, obviously his eyes are like kind of like smeared and smudged. So maybe she meant to do it like that. I wasn't sure. and I didn't really think about it until after the fact, like after I was done drawing it. But either way, I do think that they came out really nice. But next time I would kind of try to somehow make them a little more smoky and have like the, I guess you could say, eyeshadow smudged a little bit, because I don't want the eyes to be perfect. I want it to look kind of smeared and messed up. But nonetheless, they still came out really, really nicely. Like I said, the hardest part is the eyes, but even when doing them, you're literally just making like a couple straight lines and a half circle. That's literally it. It was pretty easy. I would just recommend that you make sure that you are doing this with a really, really good gel polish or gel paint. Like I said, this Perfect Black by Madam Glam is phenomenal. Like, I love their polishes. I do have a code if you want 30% off of a purchase from Madam Glam in my description box. It is always in my description box if you want to go test that out. Now, I am curing in between, you guys, so make sure that you are curing in between different colors, just so that none of them smudge or none of them mix together. Obviously, you do not want that, especially with this yellow. This yellow is going to make the eyes pop. I loved it. I love the effect that it gave off. This yellow was from what yellow was this? Oh, this yellow was actually another yellow from Nail Reserve. This was another new polish that I got. So love it, love it, love it. If y'all have not seen that video, like I said, go check it out. I think that's like my third time mentioning that video, you guys. But I do have a video showcasing the new polishes that I got from Nail Reserve, and I am in love with them. Like, I love them. So now I'm just making these red lines through the eyes, and this, I honestly made this way harder than it had to be. I don't know why I didn't just make a straight up triangle, like a skinny triangle, and then a little swirl coming down. I was overthinking it. Do not overthink these designs, you guys. I promise you, they are way easier than what they look. They're really not that hard. It's just, if you are like me, you're gonna consistently make it harder on yourself. So this is pretty much the end of the video. I did not top coat anything because I had already put the matte top coat down, and the polish that I put down was glossy. If you want to go over the glossy parts with some glossy top coat, then you can, but you will have to be very careful not to touch any of the matte coat behind those behind those lines, and the artwork is what I was trying to say. You want to make sure that you are not touching the matte coat with any of the glossy artwork, because you want all the artwork to be glossy and to really show through the matte top coat underneath it. So without further ado, I am going to be giving you all an email to Todds Ln. Todds Ln is this company on Amazon that sends you out polygel. They have hard gel, they have polishes, they have little nail kits. I have actually debuted them on my channel before, and I have reviewed some of their hard gel, and also I have reviewed some of their polygel. I love their polygel, and I actually really, really like their hard gel. They are also sending me over some more polygel very, very soon. So I'll be having another polygel video coming to y'all probably next week sometime. But I wanted to give you all an opportunity to get some free products from them, and they sent me over an email saying that they would love to work with some beginner nail techs on YouTube. As long as you have a YouTube channel, and as long as you are taking photos and putting videos up for them, they will consider sending you some products. So I did leave the email for you all if you want to contact them. It will also be in the description box for you. And yeah, good luck with everything, you guys. I hope this video helps you out tons and tons, and I hope y'all like the look behind all the talking I was doing. But yeah, let me know down below what video you would like to see next. Do you want another Halloween set, maybe a fall set? I don't know, you guys. I really don't know what to do next, but like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I will see y'all in the next one. I love you so much. Mwah. Bye.